Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more EU4, A Tale of Two Sicilies. Last time around, Chewy died, which means it's my turn. I get to take the crown. Thank you very much. Okay, so, things are looking very different from last I left off. First off, it's now 1536, so a fair bit of time has passed. It looks like Chewy did manage to consolidate a lot more of Italy, which is fantastic. Byzantium has grown, the Ottomans have been taken down quite a few pegs, the Mamluks are looking pretty large and scary, it looks like I even own Palestine, I own Jerusalem? Check that out, and Syria is a vassal, undoubtedly so that we can release a load of cores. Yeah, Syria can be a fairly large nation. Okay. We're also in the middle of a very large war, so that's going to be nice, against Venice, apparently, but Castile and Aragon are involved in this. So, thank you, Chewy. You put me into a pretty large war. We have France, Austria, Hungary, Bulgaria is on our side. Bulgaria is our march. Unexpected. Okay, so we have a nice super vassal up over here we'll be able to use. Byzantium shouldn't have too many cores yet. I'm surprised that Chewy hasn't annexed them yet. Let me check something. Did you get... Yes, you did. You got the strong duchies. Okay, so this allowed us to get a couple of extra diplomatic relations with this nobility policy, which allows us to hold on to some of the extra vassals. Hence why we have 6 relations to work with, including military access through Provence, which I guess we're using to get to Aragon. Okay, I'm sort of getting the hang of what he's going for. This is a pretty nasty large war. We have a numbers advantage, but we're fighting a lot of people. But it looks like if we can get the siege advantage against Venice, taking down all of these forts, take out Sicily, Trent, maybe we can get French, Austrian, and Sicilian armies to all congregate and pour into Aragon. Portugal appears to be in this war as well, but they're not going to last that much longer, I am fairly sure. Venice has their troops down here in Byzantine territory. We'll need to take care of that in due time, but yeah. All right, you know, this looks pretty promising, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take a look at our ideas, by the way. So he got quantity ideas fully fleshed out, now he's gone for trade ideas, which makes a lot of sense. Trade ideas are gonna be very good for us in Italy, I think have extra policies with quantity and religious. Missionary goods produce modifier is pretty good. 2 goods produce modifiers. Between both of them, from trade ideas, we can get 30% extra goods. Not to mention another 10% from Sicilian silk. Oh my god, Sicilian stuff is good. I like the Sicilian ideas, I can't lie. Tech cost, unrest, more policies, I don't care about naval tradition. Core cost reduction, ship trade power, morale of navies is good in the Mediterranean. Goods produced, morale of armies, manpower. Ah, my god, it's so strong. I love Sicily. Sicily's good. Why spy on the Ottomans? Or is there something that Chewy was planning on over here? Because I don't really see a lot of advantage to spying on the Ottomans, as opposed to perhaps spying on Castile. That, at least, I do see the advantage of. Okay, so I've reshuffled at least some armies around a little bit. We're going to try to take out this. As far as what I want from Venice, I've done a little bit of thinking. What I really want more than anything are the important trade provinces that I can access here in the Venetian trade node. So Urbino and Ferrara both would be quite nice. Down over here, Crete is a trade power node for Ragusa, so I would like to get that as well. We have claims on pretty much all of this up here in Croatia as well. So, I don't know, we could start working our way along over that, get some more power over here in Ragusa so we can continue pushing this down into Venice. Maybe. Not too sure what's going to be the best for us quite yet. So there is Aragon and Castile, 2 very large armies over there. Fun. Curious, how are we doing as far as governing capacity? We got a lot more to go. A lot more governing capacity. Okay, that's good. So it means if we want to take some more Italian states, that would be worthwhile. You want out of this war, do you? Where are you? This guy up over here? So I guess we can hold on to you for right now as long as you're not contributing any meaningful number of troops. Which you have 3,000, but we're getting some war scores simply for holding on to you. Same with Sicily, and soon same thing with Trent. Really what I want to do is just, let's get all these sieges taken care of first, and then we'll go ahead and congregate all our armies and march together as one united front. How many troops do I have? 31,000. I'm not gonna lie, that's not a lot. I could host so many more than this. Wait a minute. How many do I have as far as, like, cannons? You've only got 4 cannons, Chewy? Oh, Chewy! I know cannons are expensive and all that, and I know that it's good to have enough to get enough siege pips and stuff for a fort, I get that, but come on! Catholic zealots. Ooh, they've got a different flag. Well, I hope that the French can win in Trent. It looks like they may not, and that's unfortunate because we might lose that siege, but I don't think I'm going to go deal with them. Could lose some admin power, not really excited about that. I think I'll just go ahead and accept that there's going to be some unrest in Bari while we deal with the Venice blockade. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Never mind, France is going to win that. Provence cedes a fair bit of land off to the Pope Man. Cool, and now France is getting beaten the heck up. Yeah, I don't know if I really like this war that Chewy gave me. I think I would have found probably different ways to approach this. Hopefully that would have involved less allies for Venice. But we'll see. I mean, the numbers, again, are in my favor. As long as the AI isn't stupid, we'll be okay. I'm going to go ahead and send some extra troops up here to Ferrara and assist. I'll also go ahead and get the siege of Urbino and Ravenna, because I feel like we might as well. Some ships have been trained up. Galleys. Looks like we're trying to train up a load of galleys, probably to contend with the Venetian Navy, but I'll be honest, I don't think that anything I've got is going to be sufficient for that, so probably not good enough. Probably not. All right, Venice, everyone else, stay close by. Don't go far. I want you all to be helpful. Okay, we lost the siege of Corfu. That's not a big deal. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. Trent has been sieged. Another fort over here has been sieged. France, don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. What kind of ideas does France have? Offensive. What about Castile? You've got nothing but colonies, which is ironic, because when I checked this, I didn't see any colonies. So it's, do you even have any colonial nations? Surely you do. They don't. Castile must be colonizing somewhere else then. There's no way. England has been colonizing. Portugal's been colonizing. I don't see any colonial nations for Castile yet, and that's weird. If they're going to go for exploration and expansion ideas, really weird. Provence has allied some people we don't care about. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's just keep going with this. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Don't stress out too much, Pravus. We're going to be fine. Getting the extra siege ability on Venice, of course, is nice, but as long as they have the naval advantage, and they will for a long time, we're not going to be able to take the capital of Venice down, which is really what I wanted more than anything. So we call that a little bit unfortunate, but we move on. I can't really do anything to join my people up over here yet. I am surprised that Chewy did not go for Genoa, just simply because, you know, it is obviously very good trade power here in our primary trade node. He did move the merchants around. Looks like we're trying to steer some money away from Sevilla. No, out of Valencia into Genoa and out of Ragusa. That's interesting. Okay, okay. I trust that he's done the math on that and he has a better sense of where that's going than I do. Okay, we won the siege of Ancona, so that's now taken care of. Good, which means we can now move our cannons up over here instead, which should be a little bit helpful. And then, yeah, get our troops together. I want to train up some cannons. Fire value in the back line is good. Our admiral just died. Wait, we had two admirals? Because there's still an admiral here. Well, we apparently had more than one admiral. Have fun. What's my ruler capable of? Out of curiosity. Not bad. I mean, 2-4-4-1 is pretty good. There's a chance I die, which I don't want to do. What's my character capable of? A 4-3-3 who has cruelty. Well, that sounds appropriate to me. What kind of navy composition do we have going on over here? We'll group you guys up. What? Okay, Chewy. Well done, well done. You got me with that. The Pravus fan club fell at ship. That's good, that's good. Well done, well done. You tickled me pink right there. Thank you. All right, so it looks like Austria and team are all kind of marching off in their own way. I want to try and take out the Venetian troops if possible, but maybe it would be wise to instead send our troops to try and contest against Castile and Aragon. I mean, obviously, if we can take them out of this war, that's pretty huge. Right, that's pretty darn huge. But Venice is now marching around and trying to take some stuff, which I don't like. So, you know, maybe we can finish this siege up real quick and I can get over here and be helpful and kill this. Just get them to go somewhere else, make them retreat. They got a fair number of troops. I mean, Venice has more troops than I do. This is where, again, I'm a little bit surprised. Like, why didn't Chewy train up more? We got plenty of manpower. We got the force limit. I guess he just didn't want to pay for all of it. Which, like, okay, fair enough. France has found a good attack of opportunity in the farmlands over here against Aragon, and they are going to smash that. Portugal is out, unsurprising. And it looks like they ceded up some of their Moroccan territory to Castile. So Castile gotta control the straits, which makes sense. Can't be mad. All right, Venice is running away. Austria is gonna keep chasing back. They want to take things like Istria and stuff, of course. Please take the fort. Gosh dang it. Herzegovina exists. Pardon? Well, hello. Unexpected. Do I have claims on you? Oh, I do. I got claims on you. I got claims on Herzegovina. Could be fun to take that down sometime. We do need to be getting all that. All right, so Austria just killed the rest of the troops that were hanging out here in Sicily, which is fine. Ferrara's finally down. Good. All right, so now we get to join our armies up together and have some fun. What kind of a general do I have besides my king? We have a 3-3-4 with no siege value. So I'm the better leader is what you're saying. So I should be leading the fights, is what you're saying. We can purchase an ability. What would I like? Well, institutional spread can be nice, so we have at least, I think, 13 years before the printing press. Prestige, meh. Trade power propagation, maybe. 5% mercenaries, no. Blockade impact on siege, eh. And then resistance to reformation. I don't know. I think out of all this, I'll go for maybe the trade power propagation, but we'll want to go for institution spread at least at some point. All right, so we got all our troops together. I'll need to put myself in charge, I think. Venice is gone off and running away again. There's another fort to deal with, but I think it's time for us to go and assist. France is taking some really stupid fights. As they sometimes do. That is not a place that you wanted to fight there, buddy. Not a place you wanted to fight at all. Hey, Austria, I could really use some help. If you don't mind, I would like to have some help. Let's go ahead and put myself in charge. I hope I don't come back. Oh, gosh dang it. We ran straight headlong into some freaking noble rebels. Fine. How far ahead are we on tech? Not at all. So, is it better to get the merchant at this point, do you think, for the trade ideas, or is it better to go for the Diplo tech? You know, the funny thing is, as much as I like the Diplo tech, knowing that I can get like another 40% goods produced modifier if I can finish this out, I'm kind of inclined to think that going for the trade ideas is better. So that's something I'm going to go ahead and do. We have an unassigned merchant. Yes, duly noted. What should I do with said merchant? Well, I'm already steering in pretty much all the nodes that I have any meaningful levels of control in, except for Tunis. Tunis, I could siphon a couple ducats directly up here. Let's start with... Let me test something. I'm going to first start by collecting... Would it be better to collect in Venice, Genoa, or to move things up? I could do the math, but I'm feeling lazy. Let's go ahead and do some testing. So we're going to go ahead and send a merchant over here. At the end of the month, we'll check. It's 20.65 at the moment. We apparently have been detected in many locations. All right. Didn't lose too much other than the noble rebels. That's good. France, I'm going to need you to come over here and help stack up with me, because this is obviously our great opportunity right here. With all of you working together, we could go and crush this. Portugal has entered into an alliance with Castile. Well, that's not good. I don't really want to go into the hills. There's a chance he breaks off. I would assume with the zone of control he can't leave this, but maybe he can. If I were to attack this, France comes and assists, and so does Austria. I'm trying to force them all to help me in the same area. If we can get them to help me kill Aragon in Toulouse, I can probably get them to help me over here. I'll back off a second. Now we go over here to Pin. Just wanted to force him to get locked. He's sending his troops. This is a big fight. Big fight. We got... Oh, we got him there. All right. So now, we need to go and siege down as much of Castile and Aragon's territory as possible. I don't like fighting in the mountains. I don't relish the thought. But we're going to go for it. Don't stack up on me. What are we finding over here? Oh, small stack of Castilians are going to die now. That's good. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, good. All right, so what's going on back in the main front? Austria is still holding things together. Austria is not giving me control of things like Ferrara. Well, that complicates things a little bit, because I obviously wanted that for myself, but Austria has decided that that rightfully should belong to them. They're probably also not going to give me control of Ragusa, so I'm kind of thinking we're not going to get a ton of land out of this. But we'll see. Maybe we can get a little bit more out of all this. We'll see. This is interesting. Chewy gave Arta back to Byzantium? Why? Just be nice? Why? I'm gonna go ahead and blow this open. Use some military power, because I got excess right now. And I would really like to get these forts out of the mountains quick, so that we can go elsewhere, because I'm a little wary that Castile might come after me. No, you guys can come stack on me. Okay, actually, never mind. France has found some attacks of opportunity where they're buying me time. Perfect. Perfect. Keep doing that. Where's the Venetian army? They are up in Austria, while Bulgaria comes back over here and sieges this stuff for me once again. Thank you. No, that's good. That's really good. Thank you. France got defeated. That's no good. Austria, where are you going? You're hanging out over here now. Okay. Could piece a few people out. Still not sure if I see the point. France is keeping some reinforcements over here. That's good. I see Castile's army. Let me go to speed 5 for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and start spying on Castile, and I really don't know why Chewy might have been spying on the Ottomans, but I'm going to cancel that. We don't have any borders with them. I'm not going to get any claims. I don't really care. Byzantium's going to have any claims that I could possibly want anyway. Unpopular mathematician. I don't need legitimacy. An innovativeness is okay. We've gotten up to 31, apparently. That's fine. We'll take this. Worst come to worst, I could go for some early military tech if I feel like I'm in immediate danger, but I don't. Looks like France has decided they want to go ahead and take this fight. Heresy in Western Sicily. Gain Patriarch authority. Actually, I haven't even checked. What's he done as far as that? We don't have an icon. Shouldn't we have an icon? I mean, shouldn't we have an icon? What would I want, though? I'm kind of leaning toward the discipline for a really important fight right now, but, like, should we do anything else? Aggressive expansion impact? Maybe. Some of these are pretty good. I kind of feel like we ought to do at least something. And discipline lets me win a lot of wars, which I feel like is pretty good. How's our unrest? Doesn't look that bad. Nah, I'm not worried about that. Construction developments? No, we can pass on that right now. Do I need this? We are going to have an institution for at least a bit. I think I'm going to go for the discipline. And yeah, I'm going to get the Patriarch authority back up. I just don't see any reason not to go for a benefit. We might as well. The Great Horde has been murdered. Well, good. France is getting their troops back together. Okay. They're getting the band back together now. Yeah. What's going on over here? Looks like Hungary's going to get crushed. Austria lost Vienna. So they're going to want to go get that back pretty much immediately. I see Aragon's troops hanging out. That's cool. Austria has left the war. You lose one city. You lose your capital, and that's all it takes for you to abandon me? You just left me with a whole bunch more forts I need to go take again. Oh my god. Has this war just been going on for a long time? Oh my god, yes it has. Like 4 years. I can peace out Castile. Too bad I can't take any land. Can I take Malta? Darn it. Why not? I need at least 10 war score to make a demand. Well, fair. I mean, if I can find a way to get a tiny bit more war score, that would be kind of cool. France is now moving in. We can inflict some damage on this. As long as France doesn't abandon me, we can turn this around and go and deal with Venice. The sooner I get Castile out of this, obviously, the better. I would love to get my core of Malta back. I'd also love to make some progress in taking the Western Mediterranean islands, because I am pretty sure we've got a mission for that somewhere. Secure the Mediterranean? Yes. Own the entirety of that, and we get a load of claims in Northern Africa. All over Northern Africa and all of Iberia. There's a lot of claims, dude. It's a lot of claims. Okay, now we're actually at 10%. Still not willing to give me Malta, though. Fine. I need my cannons over here, please. These are the hills, not as bad as the mountains, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and spend... Do I spend military power on this again? It's so wasteful. I don't think I need to yet. Okay, something just got cored. Was that Urbino? Must be. General died. Well, I'm still in charge of the army, so it doesn't matter. France is marching around doing their thing. I don't know where Castile went. It concerns me because I have no idea. Are they marching through all of Africa to try and get up here to Greece? That is the sort of thing that the AI could do. Can he build anything useful right now? No, we're pretty much on top of that. What on earth is this? Is this telling me how much governing capacity I get back? Because it used to be that courthouses would tell you how much you would save in state maintenance. That's pretty good. Alright. What government reforms has Chewy gotten, by the way? Okay. So I did talk to him about the curtailing the noble privileges. Manpower is generally always better. We could always swap back over to this, but still. He got the meritocratic recruitment for advisor cost reduction. Okay, I usually prefer the extra free admin policies, but that's not too bad. Royal decree for max absolutism. Not bad. Production efficiency plus 10% would have paired really well with my goods produced modifier, but I can work with this. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, people have different play styles, you know? They have different priorities, and frankly, I'm inclined to defer to Chewy and say he knows more than I do. We're gonna get more governing capacity, but we have not taken up all my current governing capacity. Please tell me we can get a couple more forts here. I really need a couple more forts. France actually decided to send some of their troops to go and siege Ferrara back. Well, thank you. I suppose at the end of the day, I actually could get Ferrara again. That's good. I wanted Ferrara back. Whoop. Let's go deal with the rebels, and then we'll head back again. They're just peasants, like, not really a threat, but let's have the overwhelming numbers to be safe, yeah? No, France, don't go wandering off. Stay nearby. I need you. Don't leave. You make me sad. The Reformation has begun for the Papal State? No, sorry, will be sent out to all Catholic countries, so the Council of Trent is about to begin. Okay. I was thinking that was maybe like the Reformation, like the Reformed Church, but that's the expansion of the Reformation. Fine, fair enough. Alright. We're doing okay, we're alright, we're getting close to capped out on military power, let's watch out for that. Please take the fort. For the love of God, take the fort. I can't sit here at 57% for so long and just be okay with this. Like, you gotta go away. What is going on with Castile? They got peasants out the wazoo. Fez looks like it's under siege by somebody. So does Garb? I can't tell if that's a cloud. No, they've been raided and sieged in a lot of places. That's devastation. Something's going on right now with Castile, and they're suffering. And I have to say, I like it. It's a good feel. It's a good feel. Okay, we're capped out on the military power. Spend a little bit for now. So France is just going to carpet siege. Queen consort of the people, national unrest reduction. Pretty good. I'll go ahead and do that. Why not? Declining power of the nobility. They lose influence. Good. We finally got another siege. Good. Burgos. Could head down to Toledo. Dare we? Or do I just want to go ahead and peace out and focus on other things? Because so far, I really, 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 really do not feel comfortable dealing with Castile without Austria's help. I don't really want to take any of these islands, do I? No. Malta for a core? Sure, why not? Beyond that... War reps for money? I could humiliate them, and I would like that, but I feel like this is fine for now. This gets me my core back, not too much aggressive expansion. It gets me good amount of cash out of a large empire. It lets me now focus my attention on the other target, basically. Yeah, I'm inclined to just say, let's do very little to Castile and just get it over with. Alright. So Castile leaves the war. Now, it's me versus a bunch of people we've already killed and Venice. Okay. So now's the time to head back. Let's get over here, and we'll go deal with Venice. Yeah? Venice, who is about to crush my poor Byzantine vassal. I'm so sorry. We can convert a province to Orthodox. Malta. Yes. Malta is a part of what state? Eastern Sicily? Okay, so it's already fully stated, too. So we just, like, outright immediately gain the benefit of the 9 extra developments. Sweet. Nothing wrong with that. Getting my cores back is nice. I mean, of course, we could have used it as, like, you know, an excuse to go to war against, Spain in the future, but, like, we already have Deus Vult, so I'm not really feeling that worried about it. And no, Venice, I ain't peacing out with you until I can get things like Ferrara back. This is mine. Okay, to be clear, I expect to get things like Ferrara back. Truce with the Ottomans has ended. I would love nothing better than to go fight the Ottomans and feed more land off to Byzantium. They've only got 25,000 troops. We'll probably do it and just keep stomping them until they're dead. You know, it's like a horse or, you know, whatever, stomping on a snake in the field. They just keep stomping, 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 even if it's overkill, because they got to make sure that thing's dead. That's how it works. Understood? I'm right there with you, buddy. We go siege this back. I want Ravenna. So we'll go siege whatever we can. France is actually taking the lead on a lot of these sieges right now, which is great. So maybe we can take Ragusa now that Austria is out of this and unable to take more stuff. Maybe. Oh, we didn't check our trade. Hang on. I want to do this right now while we're sitting around and waiting. So 21 ducats from collecting in Venice with only 7%, which is obviously not very good. Let's swap over to collecting in Genoa and just see what happens. An exceptional year. Tax modifier plus 50% for a year. I mean, I'm making a bit of money on taxes. We can get a fair bit, or I can just get 78 ducats. I think I'll just take the advantage right now. Yeah. All right. So, money goes to 22.03. Okay. And then I see 3.35 ducats going the other way. Towards Sevilla, which I don't want. Let's try transferring here instead and just see if this is maybe a bit better instead. Because no money's going up here. We can fix that. And the answer is, it's actually worse. Not by much, though. I think I'm willing to accept a tiny bit less money for myself just to deny Spain a little bit of money. It's not a lot. It does deny them a teeny bit, though. Okay, we got the siege of Ferrara. Let's go ahead and crush these guys, I guess. We got to get this fort so I can then march through and take on Spalato. All right. I think it may be time to go ahead and start piecing out some of the little guys and just get this over with. I mean, unless I feel like I need the war score is the thing. I need the war score because I can't get Venice. So maybe it's better just to hold on to them. How much longer until we get a call for peace? Can't be that long. 3, innovativeness. No. As much as I think innovativeness is, like, okay, it's not that good. It's a very, very slow benefit. All right, so let France go take on Spalato. I'm going to go ahead and just siege down everything else. Let's start heading down to Greece. France will hand all this stuff off to me. I need more forts, obviously. Peasants in Venice that are going to get crushed immediately. Okay. Getting close to capped out on military power. Again, duly noted. I'm going to go ahead and send... Actually... Let's send these guys over here with the siege value in Spalato and get started on that siege. Venice appears to be more or less trapped over here, which is interesting. They're sieging down my March of Bulgaria, but the fun fact is about my March Bulgaria, they can't peace out of the war, so their opinion means nothing to me. A timber surplus. Cool. Don't care. Capped out on military power. 3 years left on being ahead of time on tech. We haven't got a mission, do we? Let's take this right now. Summon a diet. Make the Pope Orthodox. The Pope Orthodox? That's a funny idea. Nobility, need to build a barracks. Okay, I could do that. Or Trapani, get a marketplace. Where is Trapani? Right over here. That is not really an important center of trade. Go ahead and do the mission for the sake of the nobility, I suppose. There's not a lot of Venetian ships. I mean, there are now, but they were out over here. It would have been a really cool opportunity to get over here and try to take on the capital, but we're not going to get to do that. All right, we only need 6 troops over here. Let's go ahead and pull another chunk of infantry. Bring them over to this general right along here. That's not what I actually wanted to do. Gosh dang it, I messed up the general again. This is becoming a recurring pattern for me, and I can't say that I like it. You guys are the ones I want to send over here. Focus on more ideas? Absolutely. Trade steering. This actually should translate into a fair bit of extra money, because we're now going to have a lot more ducats out of all these nodes heading my way. Can we take all of you? For some reason, the game is being very slow to react. I thought I was in charge. Apparently not, though. Well, I'm going to take another general. We're going to go head over here. I'm going to encourage people to stack up on that army. Come on, France, help me out. Let's go kill some people. You should be getting a call for peace soon, I would imagine. Here comes France with 31,000 troops to try and intercept Venice's army. Good. If we can catch this, that would obviously be great. He's heading up into Hungary. We've lost sight of him. That's fine. Okay, I can catch out a small stack of summon. Nope, never mind. Let's go kill Sicily, I guess. United in prayer. Circassia, don't care. Give me Diplo power. Byzantine noble rebels have fired. Fun. Looks like we can catch out this small army of Sicilies troops. We can finish them off easily enough. Still no idea where Venice went. We need to unsiege any forts. There's at least one here, for example. Let's go try to get that back. I need war score. I need a lot more war score. We do not have much. Okay, his troops are now marching up this way. France, go get him. You become Defender of the Orthodox Faith. There's a mission for that, but only if I can get this up to level 4 first, which I can't. So not a high priority, basically. France managed to find and crush some of their armies. That's good. We have lost a lot of war score, ticking war score, because we lost apparently too many battles early on. I suspect almost entirely naval battles, given how many ships were lost. So that's the thing. Oh, good. The Byzantine noble rebels came to me. Well, they're dead now. The miracle of life. Lose war exhaustion. Sweet. Come on, take this fort. Take Spalato. You know you want to. Just finish it. We're out of time for this video. There's Spalato. I told you wanted it. I knew you wanted it. All right. So if we can unsiege at least a couple of these forts, this will bring me up to a far more reasonable amount of war score. I don't know if I should consider piecing out all these little guys. It probably will result in a net loss of war score, because we're not going to own Venice. I just don't see that working out very well. So what we'll probably do is take at least all the rest of the territory in Italy, and maybe we take some in Ragusa. We'll see. Eat as much of Venice as I can, basically, without having a coalition. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.